Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Plasma Inferno Grip, and we back with another video. And this video is going to be how to defeat Gen 3 tailed beasts and how to get the Tine summoning. Now, I would say the other name, but because it's Gen 3 tailed spirits. When I said Gen 3 tailed beasts, I'm sorry. Gen 3 tailed spirits. My bad. Hold on a minute. Something's wrong. Today we're just gonna fight the Gen 3 Tobies. But before we do that, I want to go over what kind of moveset you should have. So what you want to have is the Shadow Bloodline C spec, or the mode, and Apollo Sand Bloodline third move. So Shadow Bloodline mode, use the C spec. That's the only kind of mode move it has. And then you'll want to have you want to have Apollo Sand Bloodline third move. The third move. Got it? And then I also have some other useless moves right here. These three. This one is for transportation. These two are for grinding. I use this moveset for grinding sometimes. So that's actually also going to be in the video. How to quickly grind levels on modes / bloodlines. And also, right here, you'll see we have Alfirama Shizen second move. That's for the range, because you want to stay out of the tail beast. So do you ever want to stay out of the tail beast range but still deal a ton of damage? That's where this baby comes in. It deals a pretty decent amount of damage while you're safely out of the range, but you have to get a little too close for comfort, but they won't attack you until you get even a step if you go even a step closer than you're supposed to, they will attack. But if you use this move, you'll be able to deal a ton of damage and still stay out of the range. I use this over Shindai's Gigantic Flame because this has better damage. And this, you'll want to have a healing item, and you want to have medical self-heal because this is pretty important. So, yeah. Now for this. The Tine rework. V2, this is the scroll you want to go. And this is at the Dawn Hideout. The Dawn Hideout. Remember that. The Dawn Hideout. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, so we're about to fight the thing. Okay, guys, so we're about to fight the thing. I'm in the mode, and the thing is coming after me for some reason. Oh, geez, look at that thing. It's big and massive and ugly. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so I think we're out of range. Well, now we're definitely out of range of it, but it's not out of range for me. As you can see, it's probably going to walk into it. If I get closer, it would, but it didn't. So here's how much damage the thing does. Yeah, see that? That's all from one hit. And then for this, it also deals a ton of damage. So as you can see, we've already dealt, like, I think 1.2 million damage. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of sick today. But, yeah, and you'll want to... Bro, that's something you'll want to watch out for. I should have said that earlier. The beam it has is very potent. If you get caught by too many hits of it, it will deplete your health completely. So you want to be careful. And you also want to make sure that you're not, like, too close to it, but also close enough to where you will hit it. And ow. I already got the summoning, like, scroll from it, so I don't need it, but I'm pretty sure this will be helpful. Also, for some reason, I'd kind of just like to do that to, like, bully it sometimes. Just to, like, make fun of it. But it doesn't matter. You can do this anywhere. You can use any moveset, but this is probably the best moveset you could have. I'm pretty sure there's, like, 1 or 2 better, but it's one of the best. So, if you stick with the kind of moves that I've got, just ignore the Zenodoke thing and those 2 moves. Those 3 moves, or I mean, the 5 right there. You don't need that. You also don't need that. Don't need that. And you don't need the ice shurikens I have on my E spec. You don't need medic. You don't need this, these, that, or this. You only need Alfie Ramashizin's second move, Apollo Sand's third move, medical self heal, and the key player here is Shadow's C spec. We're just gonna finish this thing. I didn't do it all, so and if that doesn't do it all, you just use that. Make sure he stays within the flames, and then he'll die shortly. Literally only one move and he is dead, so let's wrap this up. Ow. Wrap it up with some Doke Dragons. Yeah, the Doke Dragons sometimes help, but it's not a requirement. You don't really necessarily need it. And as you can see, no scroll spawn, but I did get a... Jesus. Look at the levels on my Heaven Curse Spirit. Dang. I ain't trying to get demonetized, bro. God dang. Jesus, those are a lot of levels. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. That's a ton of levels. But anyway, that is how you get the... That is how you get and defeat the Tailed Spirit. That is how you get... That is how you defeat the, thing, the Time Spirit, the Time Summoning Rework version 2 very quickly. The Time Rework very quickly. And now for the thing now for another thing people want to see, how to grind a ton of levels fast. How to grind hella levels on anything hella fast. So, for this is a little tricky. Okay. You want to have Pyromania, the element Pyromania. And you want to have its first and its fourth. Its first and fourth move. Maybe the third move, depending on how you use it. But another thing you want to have, let's just come right over to here. You want to have Combo Breaker. This taijutsu move is essential. So then just stick it right there. Go into the we'll go into the mode we want to grind up. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And then do this. Not in the exact combo I'm showing you. You don't have to do that. But just do it in any combo. But only use these 3 moves. Combo Breaker. Pyromania's first and fourth move. So let's go over and take a look at what they got. So Flame Spin Kicks is the first, and then Inferno Engager is the fourth. So you want to have those moves. They are a huge help with grinding, plus they do pretty decent damage. And you get a lot of levels really fast. If you make an auto grind with this, now, actually, wait a minute. For the if you use Tiny Task, I don't recommend using the fourth one. So use the third one instead. Just to be sure, we're gonna see what the third one does. It does that. Still damage. Also, it's pretty good. You don't need to move around. Just do everything I'm doing, and you'll be fine. You don't have to do it in the exact order, either. So, yeah, that's how you grind up level. So, yeah, that's essentially it. So, that's how you grind up levels really fast on anything. Oh my god. Wait. I need to admire this a bit. This looks insanely cool. Look at this. Look at the drip. 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 The aura. Look at the aura. And the curse mark. Look at that, bro. The curse spirit, the markings, and the aura. Oof. It just completes the look, bro. It's amazing. But it also drains mode. But if you want to record something drippy, you should. But if you're grinding up the Heaven Curse Spirit, I recommend you use the E-Spec from time to time. It does give you EXP, but just not enough to level up, especially if you're a high level like me, like on it. Then you also, from time to time, want to use the Z-Spec, maybe. It wouldn't work with Tiny Task because you end up going really far away from it, so. In that scenario, just use that to get back and then just deal a hella damage with that. Then just attack everything in your surroundings with the E-Spec. This is how you grind up this specific Curse Spirit. The Bat Curse Spirit... Okay, so you might be thinking, wait, isn't that the Bat Curse Spirit? Yes, it is. But it's a rework. It is a rework. The rework is the Heaven Cursed Spirit. Get the rework. I think you can. It just might cost a bit of money. Or if you already have the Bat Curse Spirit, then I think you can get the Heaven Curse Spirit for free. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I got it, and I don't remember. So, that is essentially